You're a star, man.
Thanks, man.
E.T., you're gonna be financing a lot of television, guys. You're starting problems here. With this interview, this teaspoon is taking 45 minutes. Yeah, but we're having so much fun. This is what I do. I wanna keep going. Hey, I'm Donnie Wahlberg.
Justin Hartley here.
And we are spilling
the E.T.
The E.T.
No, this isn't what you bargained for.
Jobs never are.
Tracker.
Yeah.
This is no small feat, is the #1 show on television. That's huge.
It is.
Do you feel pressure coming back every year? Do you also feel pressure knowing that Boston Blue is coming?
Try and stop me, Beantown.
And it could potentially, not hopefully, but at least get close to supplanting you as the #1 show.
So I didn't feel any pressure until you just mentioned that. Now I feel a lot.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, gosh, good question. I feel the privilege for sure, and I guess the pressure comes with knowing that people are busy and you're asking for an hour of their week to watch what you think is something that's really good and entertaining. You know the drill, right? Yeah. And so there's pressure that way, but it's also a labor of love, and so for me, I welcome it, and I think I feel the privilege of where the show is, and I feel proud of it. But I don't know if it's pressure. We're so busy, I don't know if I'd have time to feel pressure, really. Maybe I'm just ignorant. I should feel
You
more.
earned it, so good for you.
Thank you. I got one for you. How excited are you to continue this character's journey in your new spin-off, Boston Blue?
Wow.
You must be. And I was saying, I saw the way that you were in all those interviews, when your exit interviews and stuff, and I just, you couldn't help but see how the genuine love that you had for that crew and that cast and that show. And to do it for so long, and then now here you are, spinning it off, it must be incredible.
A lot of tears. You know, when you do a show like this for so long, you inevitably make relationships, and ones that you didn't expect. You know, I'm close with the caterers and the craft service people and everybody. It's a big thing to say goodbye to. And then, you know, as soon as I finished wiping the tears, I think I just settled into life without Blue Bloods, and I got a call about this. And you know, it was a moment. It was a moment of like, wow, I just mourned it finally.
Yeah.
And now we got to reopen it. And it took a beat, but I realized, you know, if I really was sincere about wanting to continue Blue Bloods, which I was, and we fought really hard to do that, how could I walk away from this? How could I walk away from a chance to continue it? You know, in a different way, in a different city. It's continuing the character, but for me, continuing the character, as you asked, is continuing the legacy of Blue Bloods.
100%, and a different city and everything. I think it keeps it fresh as well.
Absolutely.
Because when I did This Is Us, we knew that it was ending.
Yep.
Sort of like similar to you. We knew we had it. So we had time to mourn it as it was on. I had time leading up to it. It wasn't like all of a sudden, hey, they pulled the plug, which oftentimes happens in this business. They just go, you're not doing it anymore. And
Yeah, we had time.
it's great.
But we were all in denial.
Yeah.
We were in big denial. It's like, something's gonna happen.
Exactly.
And something did. It just was a surprise out
That's
of the blue.
great.
It's
I'm
Boston
happy
Blue.
for you.
Yeah, and it's
awesome. I'll be watching.
It'll be fun. Thank you.
I'll be watching.
There's a crossover potential here.
I'll go to Boston.
I track someone in Boston, or
Fun.
I'll come help you track someone somewhere.
Great. I love that idea.
Don't you think it's
Yes, it's a fantastic idea.
You think you're up to it?
Which former co-star are you most hoping pops up for a cameo on Boston Blue? It's a tough question because I know you were in love with all of them.
Yeah, you might have got an easier
Let's
answer
say-
if
let's
you
say-
said, who do I not want?
How about first? How about first? We'll say they all do. How about first? Which one first?
It's tough because they all make sense. So to say I want one cast member is very tricky. I'm going to answer your question because we're spilling the tea, so I'm not going to avoid it. But any Reagan would be fantastic, and of course Baez would be wonderful. Traditions from the show also are things that I want to bring forward too.
Cool.
It's like, you know, if we're at a Boston place having clam chowder on a Sunday, we gotta do the Reagan tradition, say grace, and do all the things that the Reagans did. So just as much as I want all the cast members, I would love to carry on a lot of the traditions, and that's the goal for all of it.
Love it.
Listen up, everybody, if you wanna take a chance.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm also a member of a boy band, a man band. New Kids on the Block. So spill the tea, spill the E.T. How do you think you would fare in a boy band?
No. You
got the looks. I mean,
Dude, listen, I respect it for so many reasons. I respect it because endurance. You have to have the stamina for it.
Stamina.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You have to connect to your audience. There's a lot of acting involved. There's a lot of the performance, the dancing,
Sure.
the travel, the commitment, the time commitment, the singing, the dancing, all that. I would fall short when it came to the singing and the dancing. Everything else I think I have to do the boy band thing. I don't have the singing or the dancing.
What about musicals? Because you could play The Greatest Showman if it goes to Broadway.
I just don't want to
You
put
could
people
do that.
through that. You know what I
Really?
mean? No, I like people too much.
Okay,
I
that's
really
fair.
do. I'm a people person.
That's fair. You
Really.
could always lip sync.
I could do that. That's been done. That's been done. That I
Okay.
could do. That I could
All
do.
right.
I'm not ruling that out.
Okay.
Is this the one who found the body?
Only in Boston.
Would we ever see a musical episode of Boston Blue?
Yeah, I don't think we'd see a musical episode of Boston Blue. If
It doesn't make any sense.
no.
What if you did a musical? Like what if you took it on stage?
that?
Would you ever be interested in doing one of two things? Two-part question. A live episode,
Yes. Yes.
or take it to stage.
I would definitely love to do a live episode.
That'd be fun, right?
Yeah, it would be the perfect crashing together of my two worlds, of my music live performing world
course.
and my acting world. To do a live episode of Boston Blue would be great.
That would be a feat.
And the episode would run a half an hour long though, because I like to improvise. And I mean, with this interview, this teaspoon
Yeah, we're
is
supposed to be
taking
done
45
yesterday.
minutes. Yeah, but we're having so much fun. This is what I do. I want to keep going. So yeah, but
Well,
I would
Leo,
do
you
that.
should do a live episode for sure.
All right.
That'd be great.
How
And that's
about the
the
li-
one I'll come
Yes,
over.
the
and I'll
crossover.
do it with you. That I would
All
do.
right.
And I won't no singing.
All right.
But I'll do that with you. That'd be fun.
E.T., you're going to be financing a lot of television, guys. You're starting problems here. Okay, road question. Tracker. It's the #1 show on television. But you're a star, man. Like, are you see other things in the future?
yeah.
I think you could play The Greatest Showman.
Thanks, man.
You really seem like someone who could really do everything.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you saying
Besides
that.
a boy band, but is
Well,
that,
leave
is
that to
that
you.
something you think about, or you're just in the moment?
No, I
loving
do. I think
Tracker?
about it all the time. I love to produce, as do you. I enjoy directing. I enjoy writing, acting, of course, and I would love to do a comedy, like a sitcom. I would love to do
sure.
that. Something like that. Road question for you.
All right.
When all of this stuff happened for you on Blue Bloods, and you had the show, and you're this big star on this television show, huge show, and it becomes kind of glaringly obvious that it's going to run for a long time. You've got the cast, you guys have the chops, you've got the writing, you've got the fans are watching it, people love it. And now you have this, I don't want to call it a resurgence, but it sort of was with your band. Huge band.
Yep.
That comes back in a very, very massive, huge way. How are you able to juggle all that with a family and everything and still keep your head on your shoulders?
Denial. Denial. I just deny it's, the true answer is I worked my whole life to be in this position. So to me, it's a wonderful problem to have. How am I going to figure out the schedule of doing all these things that I love with people that I love? It just takes a little will and the passion to do it all.
Awesome.
And I never ever lose sight of how lucky I am.
That is
ever.
awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well said.
Thank you. We spilled it.
Tea was spilled.